We live in a small town, but week after week and month after month now, people from Dorchester and our nearby towns and villages have come together. And thanks to everyone again who's here today. It's only about 10 days ago that the International Court of Justice reached its provisional decision about the case brought by South Africa against Israel, alleging genocidal policies and genocidal conduct in Gaza. And the Israeli government was absolutely desperate that that court did not find against them and the Israeli forces. It promptly concluded that there was a plausible case for genocide against the Israeli government and the Israeli forces. It did so, I think, because South Africa, with its own long record of struggle against racism and, of course, against apartheid, drew strength from a huge international movement. A movement that can bring hundreds of thousands of people onto the streets of London and other European capitals and in North America and elsewhere, but also a movement that reaches right down into communities all over the world. So even in our small town, here we are again, in rural Dorset. And meetings like this one are taking place all over the country, in the streets and in workplaces today. And I don't think we're going away. And that is very, very important. It's particularly important because our own rulers are complicit in the genocide. There's no question at all that our Prime Minister and his government, and shamefully our Leader of the Opposition, very likely to be the next Prime Minister, are in effect colluding with that genocide. So the International Court of Justice reaches that conclusion of plausible genocide, and our political leaders remain completely silent. None of them have had anything to say about that devastating judgment. And as long as we keep turning out in the streets and in our workplaces and our schools and universities, we can bring the maximum pressure on our leaders. And that pressure, in the end, can make some sort of difference in contributing to the demand for a ceasefire, because that's what we need above all to stop this horrendous killing. Palestine Solidarity in Dorset has a whole lot of further activities planned, and we'll be in touch with you through our usual social media arrangements to invite you to meetings and demonstrations and something that we call a Palestine Solidarity Assembly, which will be coming up in Dorchester very, very soon. So thanks again to everyone. Let's maintain our struggle, because it really, really does make a difference. Actually, I want to add one other quick thing. Something special is happening right now, because we've been able to make a link with one of the largest secondary schools in the West Bank, in Ramallah. And the West Bank, of course, is suffering, not quite in the horrendous way that Gaza is being savagely attacked, but suffering nonetheless. So we've made a link, and the school in Ramallah is inviting the students of Thomas Hardy School to link up with them, to meet online, to discuss what can be done for solidarity, for us to learn, and to find out from them what they would like us to do. So that's coming up soon, and this will be very important, living link for us in Dorchester with our friends, our brothers and sisters in Palestine. Thanks, everyone.